Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will walk you through 5 practice steps to be able to play fast passage with more clear sound and confidence with smooth transition. If you are struggling with playing the fast passage more easily with clean transition, this is the right video to watch to be able to equip yourself to play the fast passage more easily. Hi, I'm Dr. Ye-jin. I'm a concert violinist, educator, violin coach, and also a yoga teacher. And I'm passionate about helping dedicated and passionate violin players like you to be able to play the violin with more ease, confidence, and joy. So let's talk about the first step. It is always important to set yourself up for success. So priming your body to be able to play any passage with more ease. So what is leading here? Our fingers are leading the notes. Let's say if we are playing, so let's focus on the first position. If we are playing D major in one octave, we want to set our left hand to be able to play any finger comfortably. So I would tune my third finger first with the open string. And then from here, I would tune my fourth finger, so pinky. And then in the process of tuning my fourth finger, I am adjusting my hand to be able to make the pinky comfortable. And as you can see, my third finger kind of moved because this is actually a little bit of a stretch for my pinky. But after I tune my pinky, I can adjust my third finger again. And then to be able to make the pinky comfortable, the reason why we are trying to make the pinky comfortable first is because if we just set the hand for the first finger to be comfortable, every time we reach for pinky, it's gonna be stretched here. And that creates the tension and that creates instability. So if that happens, it looks like this. Like something like that. So like your hand is not really stable, your fingers are not really stable, and that doesn't help the intonation. So tune your pinky first, and then tune your first finger. Okay, somewhere. If you can't really hear the intonation well, just with your ears, you can always use the tuner. I use Clear Tune, but there are so many different apps that you can leverage and really use to be able to know if it's in tune or not. So I'm tuned for this first finger and pinky. So this is the first step. You just find the frame that is comfortable for all 4 fingers, not just the first finger, not just for second finger, but for all 4 fingers. And then the second step is before you play, actually, relax your thumb. Because we tend to kind of press it down and squeeze the neck with the thumb, and that actually creates tension here in your hand, and that can prevent from moving more freely. So let go of the tension here on your palm, and then let go of the tension on your thumb. So your thumb can move around here. And then you can check by just like tap, 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 see? See, this part is very free, okay? And then I still have space here, right? So this part, sometimes I see like people are squeezing here, but here, just let go. See, like your left hand, if you're really relaxed, and then if you just do this, this will look like this. The thumb will look like this. It wouldn't be like here or here. See, it's just comfortably here. Only difference that when we hold the violin is that our fingers are gonna be spread it out. Depends on like which finger pattern we're using. So here we wanna just like kind of stretch and do the muscle exercise here to be able to have a little more flexibility in your finger muscles and then also your hand muscles, right? Because we are not so used to this movement. So we did this. Just have the violin in and then let the fingers rest on top of the strings. You don't need to press it down too hard. Sometimes we feel like we have to like press it down all the way, and then when you do that, it creates tension in your hand and also it creates tension in your thumb. And then sometimes when you press your thumb too hard, you're pressing your fingers too hard too. So just let it go, let the fingers to rest and just support each other around this neck of the violin. And then also in the second step, sway your elbow from side to side so that your elbow is comfortable and not locked. Sometimes we lock the elbow and then it just kind of creates the tension here, right? So let go of your shoulder, relax your shoulder here. See, sometimes we just do this, like trying to hold onto the violin, but let go here and then sway from side to side. If you try to sway from side to side and if it doesn't move right away, that means it's locked here. So try to let go of that and then from here, see the shape of your pinky side of the bone here is going to be like a candy cane, just falling down like this. So this is the anchor. How you put your pinky on your fingerboard is gonna be the anchor of your hand frame. And then you just gently put other fingers down and find a way to support each other. That's the second step. Relax your thumb, relax your elbow, relax your bicep, and then relax your shoulder. And then settle where your elbow just falls naturally. So it's not going to look like this, or this, or this, or this, right? So your wrist wants to just relax and then it'll just naturally fall. Like your elbow will naturally fall like this. And then the third step is to be able to lift and drop the fingers. Rather than pressing it down each note, let's start with open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. So stretching the fingers out and relax, out and relax, out and relax, right? And then from here, okay, so we set the hand frame here. From here, I'm not gonna move around here. So I want the steady hand frame to remain like this. And then I will just lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop the fingers. Just from there. And keep checking if my elbow and my thumb is relaxed and fingers are dropping, lifting, and I'm not pressing it down all the way down to the fingerboard. See, like that's trying to like force it, but if you just drop, see, you hear this articulation. Even without the bow, you can hear the tune, right? From the finger just dropping. So dropping motion is actually strong enough to really have the finger weight down to the fingerboard rather than pressing it down. When you press it down, it involves all the muscles here and it can tighten your muscle, which doesn't help to play fast passage more easily. So you want to just learn how to drop, lift, but then when you lift, you're always aiming to the direction that you want to go to. The spot that you want to go to, you're lifting towards that so that when you're dropping, your fingers are landing in the right place. That's the intonation practice you want to do. Right? But your hand frame is staying here, right? And then from here, fourth step is when you string cross, you want to always prepare for the next note. So, see, when I play A here, my first finger is already here on B on A string. And then when I play this, my fourth finger is already reaching here. And then my elbow is just moving lightly in and out. Without going. See, I don't have to move around like this. My hand frame is going to stay the same. And then it can go like your elbow can move in for G string. See, the hand frame, when the hand frame is there, you can just adjust the direction of the fingers in order to play in tune. But I'm staying in the same hand frame. My elbow is just, because my elbow is relaxed, it's going to just drop where it needs to be. Something like that. So this will make your fast passage more easy because you're not trying to play in tune in each note whenever you're string crossing, but you're prepared for the next note. It's like walking the fingers even when you're going up. See, when I play A, I'm prepared for the next note by lifting the finger and dropping down. Here. First finger, always preparing. And then first finger. And then coming back down, I'm gonna just put all the fingers down. Not like press down, but just like on the surface of the string with the same finger pattern. So that I can just lift the finger one by one and then play it as I go, and then my pinky is reaching to the A string right above when I'm playing F sharp. I can even go a little earlier to put it down, but bow goes in time. My fingers are down. So coming back down when you're descending, put the lower fingers down in the pattern so you're not here. See, like having to move each time you're playing each note. It's already there. Here too. See, my finger pattern is here, not randomly just comfortable. And then each time you have to move. I'm just settling here. In this way, if you practice this way, slowly, when you play fast, and then your bow movement also. I am moving my elbow just a little ahead of time. If I'm going to D string, just enough pressure to my pinky to change the bow angle here. And then here, see, like after pinky, I'm moving my elbow a little smoothly to the next string. Here, I'm moving my elbow to make this transition clean. And then here, practice this. So it doesn't sound like... See, like when you move too abruptly, it creates noise and then you touch other strings. But knowing the distance, it's actually not too far from each other. Neighbor string. Knowing the distance and then not going too much, not moving too abruptly or not moving too far. And then practicing string crossing, insular, and then at the top with down bow and up bow rotating, exchanging. That'll be really helpful to play the string crosses more smoothly. So it's all about the preparation, left hand and right hand. And when you can work on that hand frame and then lifting and dropping the muscles and then knowing how to relax your elbow and bicep and your shoulder, moving with the frame in and out, not pressing down too much, your thumb and your fingers, just light things up. And then also knowing how to prepare for the next note with your left hand and also with your right bow arm. It'll really make the fast passage so much easier and more in tune. So to wrap it up, this video, make sure to always set your hand frame anchored towards your pinky and third finger to be comfortable first. And it may be different from how I set my hand frame because I have small hand and my pinky is very thin and short, so I need more support than maybe other people who have big and strong pinky. But then we all have the shortest finger is the pinky, right? So always just make sure that the pinky is comfortable and first finger can kind of lie down on the side. It doesn't have to be like in the you're putting the first finger in the middle of the fingertips. You don't need that. It can sacrifice just a little bit and without compromising the intonation, right? So find the good comforting hand form for all four fingers. That's the first step. And then make them all in tune, right? And you can experiment with different finger pattern as well. And then from there, anchoring the fourth finger and first finger and find the good hand frame, including your thumb, to be relaxed and comfortable, settling your hand form. And then relax your elbow, your thumb, your bicep, and your shoulder. Sway from side to side. And make sure that your wrist is not poking out in any way. Just kind of like dropping down naturally and lightly. And then from there, you're learning to walk the fingers with preparation, lifting and dropping. You don't need to press it down too hard. You don't need to squeeze the violin neck too hard. Always just scan your body to let go of any tension that comes whenever you're dropping the fingers, right? And then preparing for the next note, especially when you have string crosses, always preparation is the key with your right hand and left hand together. So practice the preparation in a way that your fingers are always comfortable. So you're not twisting anything here. You're aligned all the time. And in the process of it, if you get tensed, just let go and do the transition. Just exercise. You don't have to go through all scales all the time. Just like 2 notes going back and forth would help the fingers to really learn the distance and get better in intonation. And use the tuner or open strings all the time to really know if the note is in tune or not, to really settle your fingers and hand frame in a way that all the notes are in tune. So this was the 5 steps to play any fast passage more effortlessly and smoothly with clear sound and good intonation. Go apply these steps and then let me know in the comment below which step was really helpful for you, and if there was any aha moment or breakthrough in your practice time, let me know in the comment below because I want to celebrate you and I would like to know how it was for you. If this was helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to support this channel so that I can create more value and practice tips for your violin journey to feel better. Violin playing doesn't have to be too hard. It can be fun and easy and more joyful. So if you want to play the violin in a way that really enhances your life and enriches your emotional health, join my private Facebook group, download my PDF, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with others so that you can learn hand in hand together and really enjoy the process of learning the violin together. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video with more helpful tips. In the meantime, happy practicing!